In Chapter 52 of Moby Dick, the Pequod is southeast of the Cape of Good Hope, entering the Indian Ocean when it encounters the whaling ship Goni on its way home. The ship is greeted by, "Have you seen the white whale?" But Ahab receives no answer because the captain accidentally drops his horn, used for shouting communication across the water to other ships, into the sea below. In Chapter 53 of Moby Dick, Captain Ahab fails to extend any of the customary courtesies one whaling ship captain often grants another. This is unusual, and Ishmael explains that the normal course of events when one whaling ship meets another is to have a gam, where the ship's captains, crews, and mates mingle and share news and whaling ship know-how together. Why did Ahab refuse a gam with the Goni? Because they didn't have any news of the white whale. Ahab's singular purpose is becoming that of his crews. In Chapter 54 of Moby Dick, Ishmael holds court, speaking to friends at the Golden Inn in Lima, Peru, after the novel's events take place, but it concerns the events directly after the previous chapter. After meeting the Goni, the Pequod encounters the Town Ho, another whaling ship. The Pequod and the Town Ho have a gam, and Ishmael learns about a conflict between Steelkilt, a respected crew member of the Town Ho, and Radney, a mate. In an extremely long aside, which his friends listen to with rapt attention, Ishmael recalls how Steelkilt had planned to murder Radney because of a conflict, but Moby Dick arrived and pulled Radney under the water, preventing the murder. Goni is another name for an albatross, a bird that's supposed to signal good fortune for sailors. It is not good fortune in Captain Ahab's opinion unless he can get news of the white whale, so he quickly continues on his way, coming soon to another whaling ship, the Town Ho. Part of the Town Ho's story is told to Ahab, but another part is kept secret, told to Tashtego in confidence, and later divulged by Tashtego while he's talking in his sleep. The secret part had to do with the visitation of one of those so-called judgments of God, which at times are said to overtake some men. To save Steelkilt from committing murder, heaven itself seemed to step in and take out of his hands into its own the damning thing he would have done. And so it is that Moby Dick, as an agent of God, avenges the wrongs done by Radney, saving Steelkilt from a damning deed in the process. Ahab never hears this part of the story.